side by side third. We don't see just in the bangers. Now chasing Focus, most popular choice. Got some Honda Civics out there. The Fiesta, couple of Fiestas, the KO, the Rover. Nice eclectic mix. Making up places on the bangers, sideways into 203, sideways and lost it. Round goes to 253. Well, his nickname is Punchy, so he should bounce back really quickly, and he has. Just in rough in the Fiesta up to second. Mason Giddings in 33 goes down to third. We get back to Rob State in number 4. He's come through well, ahead of number 3 and Sam Champion in the Fiesta. Good contact there, and round goes the 533 of Stuart Pinson. Got Cosson there and Glenn Lucy. Leaves the black cross signal, the black cross and a white flag. That means he's being watched by the steward of the meeting for some contact. We've lost Mason Giddings on the back straight there, the KS spot. We've lost number 4 Rob State in turn 3 as well. Still very slippery out there. Callum Preston does fine, he continues to lead. Ahead of Justin Rock. Third is Sam Champion, the Blue Fiesta. They get back to Levi Holland in 4th. Then losing 5th with David up. That's counting down. 1600cc Prod race on the season of everything there. Glenn Lucy again involved with Levi Holland. Holland's together this time though. Think it's been fun. Leader's got a couple of back markers ahead of him. Trouble 1 is one of that's Kean Thornton. Levi Holland power sliding there at turn 3. There a touch from David Oxley. Last lap this time for the 184 car who has laps Kean Thornton. Callum Preston looking very impressive indeed. Justin Rock is not going to catch him. Looks like this race is in the bag. Second flag is up and ready for our first 1600cc Prod race of the season. It's won by Callum Preston on the 184. Justin Rock comes in the rest of the results of the rooms. Away they go. Not the best giveaway again. A lot of wheel spin for Callum Preston. Maybe needs some better tyres. And then Rob State, who takes off into the lead. We have number 30. There we gap to treble 1. That's Kean Thornton and the driver from Justin Rock. See him in the bangers. We also see him in the Cliff Fronts in a used banger at the end of last year. It's getting... Oh, backfiring at me. So what I said. Preston up to third ahead of the Rover now of Paris. Then it's Seat. Got a place stocking in the first heat, hoping to avoid any misdemeanours this time. Side by side further back, treble 1, Kean Thornton and number 3 of Sam Champion at quite a run. They start rolling into the market tyres there, goes 5J3 and Stuart Pinson. Stuart pit stop if he keeps driving like that, because he'll bend his stuffing. He has bent his steering actually. Puts the back of the burn, see understeering front corner having hit that tyre. Rob States well out in front. Lighted off the 4th, Justin Rock against Jamie Harris. Battle for second between Callum Preston and Mason Giddings. Saw this earlier on, smallest car out there. Justin Rock has got through into P3. Well, they're going to catch the number 4, leading by over a quarter of a lap now, Rob States. Got the start up, slowly right. Lapping Kean Thornton, who slowed up in the treble 1. Preston still second. 3 laps to go for number 4, Rob State. Justin Rock under pressure from the recovering Mason Giddings and Callum Glenn Lucy, up there on the outside in 721. Then it's Ben Hunt from the back of the green in 253, just running wide there going out of turn 2. Getting side by side with Lucy. this time for race leader Rob State, number 4. Going to the end of the back straight, the Civic. A long way clear. It's got the most decisive winning margin of the day. It's so just... Checkered flag is at the ready, and Rob State makes up the spinning in heat 1 by taking the win this time by the biggest winning margin in any race today. We've lost Mason Giddings up there on turn 4 again, so Callum Preston comes over in second. It will be Glenn Lucy. Good run by him around the outside of just position. 9 of Sam Champion. 64, it's Chris White's. David Oxlade, a quiet race for him. Stuart Pitson revs are up and they're away. Again, a burnout start from Callum Preston. We'll have no tread left on those tyres by the end of today. Preston third, Justin Roth in the Fiesta is fourth. Then Stuart Pitson in the green. Focus rounds out the top 5 ahead of the 64 of Chris White. Sam Champion passes. Glenn Lucy has dropped back a little behind Ben Hunt there as they go into the very wet turn 1. On points chart, I would think. Presidency, yes, because in heat 1, Rob State finished down the order, he had a spin. We'll have to wait and see. It'll be confirmed on the website in the coming days. Standlake.com. Is being lapped. I think he might have a tyre starting to go down the left front, looks a bit soft. Jamie Harris getting a second win here, fighting back against Callum Preston. Getting a bit out of shape there, they nearly made contact coming out of turn 4. And Justin Ross closing up a bit of the Fiesta. Taking Stuart Pitson with him in 5.33. And the number 3 as well. On Champion Harris to the inside. The Rover back into second. Preston cuts back across. He needs to be careful doing that because Justin Ross right on his tail in 2.84. This is going to let Rob State escape and he's going to take a heat final double. Almost certainly. Preston absorbing side by side battle here for second place. Roth, Pitson and Champion behind them. Then they go back to Glenn Lucy in 7.21, the red and yellow Focus. Preston now pulls ahead. Here comes Roth on the inside, trying to take P3. Still side by side for thirds. Last lap next time for Rob States, the green number 4. He's going to take the win. Almost definitely as Ben Hunt charges past Chris White in the turn 1. That's for P8. It's surely going to be P1 for Robson. And Justin Roth up to third. Jamie Harris caught on the outside. He's being shuffled back as they go into the final lap. And the checkered flag is at the ready. And Rob State takes the double in the Honda Civic. Callum Preston in second place. And Justin Roth beats the podium. Pitson 4, Champion 5th, Harris down to 6. Hunt 7th, Lucy 8th, White 9th. A very quiet race for David Oxlade, only 10th from 21. 11th is